He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly reset.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekly Reset. DFK Elite couldn't be here this week. Just kidding. There he is, everyone. DFK Elite, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I hope the audience is doing good as well. And we have insane games today, guys. Insane games.
Yeah, probably one of the most insane games I've ever seen or heard of, which is Emerson is going to be challenging DFK Elite here. Now, Emerson has had an issue, though, with Daylight Savings Time. I'm not sure if he knows when the show starts, because he might think it starts an hour from now. I just realized that right this moment. Over the top with my mic. Thanks, Karmas. Appreciate you. It was under the top last time, so I was correcting. I clearly went too far. But yeah, what do you think about this game? How insane is Emerson for thinking he can take you on?
Well, Emerson is probably pretty insane.
That's true.
By thinking he can win.
Yeah.
Against Heroes, there's no way. No, I actually don't even know what team he's gonna bring, but yeah, I'm really excited that he asked me to play against him.
Yeah. I'm worried because I haven't heard from him.
Hey, me neither.
And he's on the chat, right? Yeah, I mean, it started a couple minutes early, so maybe some people are still filtering in. We have one viewer, and 91 Karmas is in the chat, so I'm going to say he is that one viewer. Yeah, I think that's right. But, if Emerson doesn't show up, we could play. But if you wanted to talk about maybe the other game we're casting tonight, I will switch over to the screen to show it off a little bit.
Well, we have 30 minutes. Actually, I don't know if we should talk already about it if we want to play a game before.
That's a good point, but I mean, with no Emerson in sight, maybe you and I should just play. But I was wondering if Emerson does show up, did you want to borrow my my Seers or my Priest? Because I know you mentioned that you wanted to try those out.
Well, no, I have this team that I have here. I played a little bit already, so I think I stick with that team that I have already. But thanks, we can do that another time.
Yeah. No worries.
I stay with that team, yeah, definitely.
Well, then let's just go ahead and play a game ourselves, because I did know that the audience liked that last time. I'll just post it open bout here. And I want to show off the comp I was playing against you earlier. So I'm sorry if this feels abusive, but I'm going to rock the Seers and the Priest again.
Oh, right, okay. Nah, this time I might be a bit more lucky.
No, I want you to beat me, so I don't think I can take this team into the JCL and win and just get hammered there. Because I love it. I think it's kind of crazy how much damage you can output in a single kind of round with this setup. I apparently need to buy some mana vials. We're going to do it the lazy way. Someone's making money off me by having them on the bazaar. I know I can get them cheaper.
I can just send you a couple.
Oh, no, it's okay. I've already got the transaction going.
Okay.
You can do it right from the menu, the fight creation menu.
Right. I don't use that option too many times, so I haven't really thought about it.
I pretty much only do it when streaming, because otherwise I'll just go bridge it, because I'm never in that much of a hurry otherwise. But content demands some, speed, I guess is the word I'm looking for there. And viewers, chat, if my mic is a bit too loud still, let me know. Otherwise, I turn it down when Karma's mentioned something, but additional feedback is always very loud intern, says Ryder. There we go. Is it still very loud? And man, I turned it down a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I was just listening to last week's episode. Every time you talked, it was like very clear, crisp, loud. Maybe it was just my mic positioning.
I don't know.
It could be. I posted the game. It looks like my transaction's pending though. So, oh no, wait, it's not pending anymore.
Oh, I see it. I join it.
Yeah, it's no Emerson. That's a sad day for us. I'm pretty confident that he got. Oh, there's Emerson. There's Emerson in the chat. Wait, hold on. He's here. He's here. I don't know. Let's play this game. It'll be fast.
Okay.
Because I don't have like, as you now know, I don't have too much heat. Like I do have a lot of healing actually. I take that back. I take back what I was gonna say.
When we played last time, I had a seer. This time I'm not gonna go with seer, so I don't know if it's a good idea or a bad idea from my side.
I don't know either because on the one hand, I think the seer Chrono Purge, having one of them on your team allows you to do a lot to really counter someone who is also relying on seers. So if someone has two, they're either gonna be going like some shield cheese with that tier 15 talent, or the level 15 talent, or they're gonna be going for like a damage seer build where they'll be using the delay effects and you can negate the damage just right off the time bar with Chrono Purge.
Exactly. You can negate those delayed abilities from the enemy, but also you can remove the shields. Like if the priest is using the Prayer of Protection, you can just remove it right away.
Yeah, exactly. Or even if you let them build up a shield over time while you're focusing one target, once you switch targets then later, you can do it then. I'm going to run through my build really quick here just because it'll be unfamiliar, I think, to many people. So I'm running on both seers Warstone with Artificer, Time Sink, and Chrono Purge, and Clairvoyance. And really it's those first four that matter the most. This is this like full barrage of damage coming down. And then I have a priest up front with a very heavy heal build, the Prayer of Healing, the Holy Circle, and then a shield for the Prayer of Protection. I typically use it on the priest, or if they have channels, whoever the archer is channeling. And then Holy Wrath to kind of like have that point and click damage to let me secure a kill when I've set one up. And then I can't see your talents, but if you have anything to call out.
I'm just gonna play with the usual setup. There's nothing really too special. I have the Whirlwind. I'm not gonna go with the Cleave on my Warrior. I have the usual rapid repeating build with Barrage. And my Knight, since he has no physical damage, I don't need Interception. I play with the Shield Smash, which is quite unseen.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, there is really not much to mention there besides that.
All right. Well, I think we're good to go. I've sent the early start request.
I also just did.
Nice. Now we just need DFK's servers to figure it out, and there they did. Fight button appears. I might have to adjust the screenshot because I resized apparently my window. Oh no, failed. But I'll do that right when the game starts. Yeah, I got to adjust it a little bit here. Can't quite see the time bar there. There we go. That seems good. You needed a refresh?
No. The timer resets from starting the fight.
Oh, gotcha.
It does it like once or twice. Okay. Sometimes it just resets. But anyways, we are in.
We are in, and I'll be nice on this first turn, but I noticed earlier you were leaving that shot clock running down a lot. And
because
sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
Talking, yeah, the stream I'm talking so much, and then it takes a bit longer for my turn.
Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, it's just the funniest thing because you're always so surprised, and I feel the same way too. Like, oh wait, no, my turn. Where did it go?
Yeah. It's
All
like
right.
I'm talking, like I want to speak my thoughts, and then I look at the shot clock, and then it says 5 seconds, and stress comes, and you think like, shit, I haven't really thought what's the best move.
Yeah, exactly. Like what all the possible options too.
Okay, that's a fat shield on your Seer already. He has 1k HP, while missing a bit of HP.
Oh, you resisted my first slow attempt, though.
Yeah.
Notice the keyword there. Chat first. We got one more try coming in. Damn, resisted both of them. Oh, very different from our game earlier.
What can I say? Exactly, completely different. Like the last time we played this, he got 2 slows on my warrior and my archer, and that was quite heavy.
Quite heavy. I need to get like some sound of. Oh wait, I need to play the audio. Sorry, chat. I didn't have the game sound playing. Like something's missing right now. That's what it was. All right, so you went with what? The Mighty Strike? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I went with the Mighty Strike. Your shield was too big. My Fire Vigilant could not break it.
And that's just the 2 Artificers. So that the double Artificer barrier gives you a lot of like first turn protection, even though you don't really have healing on the Seers otherwise with this build.
You had a barrier of 200. That's insane for just a passive trait.
It's that wisdom on this rare Seer. The Artificer scales off of Wiz, 1.5 times Wiz S, and it's a % of this hero's health. So I also tried to get him some health. Not as successful there as I wanted to be, only just barely over 800. Rapid Shot does take out that mid shield, but my back guy is looking pretty safe from a repeating, and I still have pretty close to full health. I think now is the time I use a speed. Just kind of get fast right before your repeating shot chance so I can have extra turns to heal. And now this is where the fun begins, I think. I'm going to go with it. Just the double delay damage action. So I'll check the time bar when we get a little closer. We can see all 4 of them. But it's kind of absurd.
Here it comes. Okay, but at least I now know what's gonna happen. My archer is getting his ass kicked, so I need to prepare for this. I cannot do it with an interception. My only option is throwing a health potion. Or potentially, actually even, guys, getting some anti-magic potions. But we don't play with those.
We don't play with those in this house. I don't think I've ever seen anyone use one.
No.
Oh, the shield smashed. I can't even tell if you got the stun. You didn't. Oh, no, that's so unfortunate.
Unlucky.
I do feel like I have to reposition here, though, even though I don't really want to. But it's not. Doesn't cost me too much. That stun would have been brutal there, though, because the warrior lined up on that seer. Oof. All right. Glad strike? Yeah, okay.
Getting them bleed.
And getting that combo ready, so I gotta be worried about my priest here, because definitely in kill range if I don't do anything about it.
I guess Barrage is my choice here.
Oh, wild. Not what I would have expected. But I like it. Just not at all what I expected. So this is going to be a crazy move. I'm going to put a shield on the Seer, because it's at full health, but it's got lower health. And then I'm going to use this Seer's heal trait on the Priest. Would have rather started doing some damage there, but I could take that turn. I think that's okay. I want to... Yeah, I want to put this death mark on you. So right here, chat, this looks like one icon. It's 2 time sinks. That is that close. 183 and 184 expected damage. So that's 367. And then the 2 chrono purges are 241 and 238. So 479 plus 367. That's like 840 damage-ish, if assuming everything hits, of course. So that's what I'm going for with this. But then the kicker is that he can use a turn to do something in between the time sinks and the chrono purges. So it's not like it's an instant kill in one turn.
No, it's not.
Sorry,
it's
go
not
ahead.
an instant kill, but you have also Holy Wrath on your priest. When he has a good timing there, he can just easily sneak in 250 damage on
Yeah.
top of it.
And that was right there looking at 5. Like, one of those had to have crit. I was looking at chat, but no, not even. Just a very high damage range on that second one coming in. Hit for 206. Ooh, chat. It's not looking good for DFK Elite here.
Yeah, I really don't want to throw in Hellfire Potion, but it almost looks like I have to, but not just now. Gonna go with the Rapid Onslaught. I
Yeah.
don't want to give away my combo.
I support the Rapid Onslaught there. You've put me into a kind of a pickle. Because now I do have to do something if I want to keep my priest alive. It's just a matter of with whom do I do it. So I'm going to use the health vial myself to keep the priest alive. But that costs me. I can't do a Warstone right now to land with the Chrono Purges, which I would have loved to do. And then, but I can still do one. So we're looking at like 600 to 700 damage just off of these two and his Warstone right here. Assuming they all hit.
Holy shit. And look, like the Chrono Purge will hit when you have your 3 turns in a row. This looks absolutely nasty.
Yeah. I like lining that up.
So, that's a tough decision. I could just sacrifice my archer. But I don't like that idea. But I wonder, are 2 potions enough? I will overheal a little bit. Oh my god, I think I do it.
I'm intrigued to see if I can take you from full health. So like if you did that, I'd love it. Oh, and it does move you ahead on the time bar. So that's one other thing there. You just jump my seer.
Right.
So I lost a turn in a row.
Actually, I want to see it too, if you could take me from 100 to 0.
Well, I lost the Warstone. That's the biggest bit, but I will try anyway. Let's go. Let's go. 248 to 297 with this one. Oh, 401 with the crit.
What?
With the
No
crit.
way.
That is huge. 259.
Jeez.
253. 86 health left. We have the critical
You
aim.
got this.
It is enough. I just gotta not get blocked. Don't get blocked.
Is it enough? Oh yeah, it scales off.
It's spell, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Boom.
You
and
got it.
And I interrupted by Warstone. Oh, the Denmark is doing work. Doing work called that out in the chat.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy damage. Wow.
You found here something.
I gotta give credit to O'Cool. He ran double seer against me. Slightly different setup, but that's what gave me the idea.
Crazy. I guess that's it.
So now that we have Emerson in the chat, we have 14 minutes till Just and Raf's game. I know games against Emerson tend to go a long time, though. So maybe we start that out, see how it goes. Maybe you beat him quick.
I'm not sure. I think no, 10 minutes, 14 minutes. It's I think not enough.
Yeah, probably not, because there's the time to start in the game too. Yeah. Emerson, you gotta hang out till after the Raf and Just game.
Yeah, I hope Emerson you can.
I have friends here from the mainland. They're wearing me out. He said he'll come on when he fights to chat. So that gives us some time here. If you want to play this out, if you want... Oh, it's my turn. I thought it was your turn this whole time. I'm so stupid.
We can play this out. I mean, I'd like to try... Oh, you stunned me right there. I was about to say, like, I'd like to look if I find an opportunity or something to kill one of yours, but...
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I'm down to play it. I literally thought it was your turn, and I just was not paying enough attention there. I did the streamer thing. You got the stun back, though.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure if I will really benefit from this, because I need damage, which you prevented with your stun.
It's true. And now I'm going to move you back. Slow your damage down. You see how far back, chat, he jumps on the time bar here? He resisted. Nice. Well, I can show with the example this time. So, like, he's ahead of my priest by a tick there. Take it off. He's right ahead. And then watch him back here, though. Back here. it goes even farther. It's even more dramatic. He goes all the way behind the other seer at the back end. So slows are deceptive. It looks like they don't do much if you just look at the next turn. But if you look one turn down, they do dramatically more.
Right.
No, but two resists. Damn, this guy.
Easy.
This guy. Killing me. 4.4% slow resist. It's enough. It's enough. Are they posting their battle? Emerson, their battle is posted for spectators, yeah. It's a JCL fight, I think. And I just noticed it was in the middle of the show like a little bit ago. Man. All right. Huh. I think just, I just keep up the assault. And so everyone who's talking about interception as a problem because like you can't do damage through it, this team cannot be blocked by interception. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Because it's all magical damage, and interception only redirects physical damage. And those passive barriers, so good.
No, I got no chance anymore. I think I had like a small opportunity window, but your stun just completely shut it down. And now you just heal too much before I can do anything. So I guess that's pretty much one on your side. Well played.
Thank
That was
you.
crazy. Especially this Holy Ref that critted with 400.
Yeah, that was insane.
Massive.
5% chance, right? Like that's getting a bleed on your gore
Yeah.
blade. I couldn't believe that one either.
I have to forfeit.
Like,
I'm not gonna drag it out.
Like I was just saying before, like unless I get this crazy crit, I didn't expect it to happen, and there it did. GG, Elite GG.
So, I mean, the game will start in 10 minutes. We can take a few minutes to talk about their teams, right?
Absolutely, I am cool with that. Wait, I wonder if I can enter the lobby yet. I can force my way in. And that I like looking at it that way better.
Yeah, me too. I'll try the same thing.
Lobby. There we go. Trying to get in. All right. Yeah, it worked for
I'm
me.
in too.
All right,
Yeah, I'm
cool.
in too.
So, just for viewers, you do have almost half a Metis, 0.42, sponsored by a Bolon impersonator, and then 100 Joule sponsored by yours truly, ETHWalker DFKH. And now that we've got that out the way, go get out the vote. Your influence reset 3 hours and 21 minutes ago, so you have a lot if you had any to begin with. And now we can talk about the teams.
All right. We're gonna start off with Rev on top. I can talk about Rev and you about Just. What do you think about that?
That sounds good to me.
Perfect. So, we have seen this Rev's heroes before, but the first archer on the left, absolute beast. HP is good, mana is fairly good, but the greatest piece about this archer is not only his 74 dexterity, it is the double Giant Slayer stun. This hero is crazy. 74 dexterity already boosts his damage a lot. 31 strength is even more damage on top of it. And then the both Giant Slayers, whilst having stun, whilst having poison blade, this hero is an absolute beast. 33 luck gives him the ability to crit. Over 30 agility makes him fast enough to compete in the current meta. And that's just it. It's one of the best heroes, probably. One of the best archers right there, probably. And yeah, that's it. If we go to the next archer, he has 1000 HP almost. This is quite huge.
He's got an Emerson 1000, just to make that clear. Keep it. Sorry.
Yeah, you got an Emerson 1000 HP, 170 HP. Excuse me, mana, almost as the same. Like pretty good, pretty good. When we go to the stats, he is super hasty, agility 45, which puts him probably on top. I'm not sure if he's the first one, but he is good to go with the agility. 34 endurance. That's really nice to see on an archer. Also enough luck, and also, guys, this archer has also double Giant Slayer. Say what? Yes, double
Oh
Giant Slayer.
shit.
Plus a daze and plus a blinding winds. So he already has with these two archers a stun and a daze, which are both super effective, and then a poison blade and a blinding winds, which are also both super effective. And the double giant slayer on both of them is just insane. And if we go to the warrior, it doesn't stop there yet, guys. That was not even the crazy part. Now we come to the
That
warrior.
was not even the crazy part. He's not even kidding, chat.
So this warrior is lacking a little bit on HP, but that is not really a problem. He has a Scarly's Eye on him, but his stats, he has 70 strength, whilst almost 50 dexterity. Already extremely high hit chance, but then with the Scarly's Eye, his whirlwinds, I believe, have 100% hit chance.
And not just the whirlwinds, but the unbuffed rapid onslaught too. You can just open up with that. Oh my god.
Exactly. He can go for the rapid onslaught right away and not and still have his 100% accuracy. The downside a little bit here also is the endurance. So he has not too much HP and not too much endurance, but this doesn't really matter. It's still high enough for him to compete, and the damage just is the absolute benefit on this hero. And additionally to that power that he brings, he also has 36 agility, so he is fast enough for everything. On the trades, it's not too crazy. He got a cleanse, it's nice to have. Poison blade, super good, really effective. Clutch can come in nice, but it's a little bit situational, right? You gotta be low life for it to even benefit from it. But it's nice to have. And leadership is for his two double giant slayer archers to boost their damage even further. This is an absolute crazy comp.
Absolutely crazy, indeed. Like these stats on Raph's warrior here, I've played against this thing, and it just is a monster. It is absolutely oppressive. And one other thing with the Scally's Eye is that he takes the cleave, and the cleave normally reduces your accuracy quite a bit, but that doesn't really matter because he has such high dex, like extremely high to begin with, and then he throws the Scally's Eye on it. He can take that downside with basically no cost. It's amazing. Oh. So now you're going to move on to Just's team here, rocking out with two archers and a warrior as well. Very similar looking teams, but unlike Raph's warrior, Just is coming in with the axe, the Gore axe on his own. So a different weapon, not a mythic, just a rare. So it'll be interesting to see how the damage compares. And let's dive in to the stats. Warrior's got low mana at 115, but decent health at 1298. Pretty much sitting even-ish with a little bit above Raph's warrior. We go to the stats: 40 dexterity, 62 strength, 34 agi. So good agi. That's great in the meta currently, but with the axe, it does slow you down more than the Excalibur does. So even though their agi is pretty similar, the warriors, Raph's is definitely going to have a slight move advantage, I'm pretty sure. Endurance is looking solid, so the warrior can take some hits. But really, I think both comps here are trying to kill each other as fast as possible. The warrior, though, does have a giant slayer of his own. So if Raph is focusing down this warrior, its cleaves or its whirlwinds could get out of hand once its health gets kind of below that of the archers. And that might be a snipe we watch out for Just to make if he has the opportunity. Moving on to the middle archer. He has 1055 health, and correction, she has 1055 health. Really great on health, but the mana is a little bit low at 155. When I play with the heroes, archers especially that have mana in the 150s, it's like they have enough, but sometimes if it gets a little tight at the end, and you might need to like think about when you're using that potion. Archer stats wise 60 dex, so we might see a channel build which scales off of dex. We might see piercing shot, only 29 agi, which is a bit low, but 33 endurance, so that might help make up for it because it does have that high health. So this archer is going to be a bit tankier than the average. Man, Mike's still kind of hot. Wild. Okay. Anyway. High dex, though, going to do a lot of work with that likely channel build. I got 2 minutes left till game time. We will move on to this third archer. 847 health, so definitely the one that I anticipate Raph to be trying to target first off out of the gate. Less than 900, and with the amount of dex in both of his giant slayers, he can do a lot of work. That said, they won't be active against this guy at the very beginning because he does have the lowest health in the game. Not by much, though. 174 mana, so looking good. Definitely much more comfortable than the middle archer. And very healthy for getting through a speed burst composition like this. 64 dex. Going to be awesome seeing that play out. And 38 agi, so balancing out with a little bit of speed there. But it does seem, as DFK Elite said before, that Raph's 40 plus agility archer is probably going to be the one going first. And 30 strength, so that impacts anything that scales off of attack. So lots of damage we're going to see. Big dex, decent speed. I think I'd give the speed advantage slightly to slightly to Raph across all heroes. And so that might come into play with the first turn, especially with these burst comps going up against each other. Checking out the traits really quick, we do see another giant slayer and speed on this archer, so that might come into play trying to jump ahead in the time bar. The middle archer has stun and explosion. Will we see Just, who notoriously hates explosion, try channeling it? I kind of doubt it. And with that said, ladies and gents, I think we can get into the game. Do you have it open on your side? Elite? Did I lose you, Elite? I lost Elite. I lost DFK Elite. What happened? No, right at the good part. This is what I needed the most. I have to restart, he says. Okay, well, sounds good. Jump in whenever. Alright, Hunter's Mark coming out from Raph. Does land it. He did have that turn advantage as predicted. Just here with his hulky man frog archer. Thinking about what to do. The classic maneuver for Just Crypto. Shot clocks. These things mean nothing. Damn, that Hercules frog with the bat wings looks so sick, says Renpen out of the chat, and I gotta say that's 100% correct. Sharpshooter coming out. Who is he targeting, chat? Sharpshooter is targeting the front line, so just trying to take down this warrior, seeing the threat that it presents to his entire team. Let's check out the warrior's abilities here really quick. He did pick up the rapid onslaught and the whirlwind, but did not grab the cleave as I had anticipated, opting for the final blow. I think he may not need the final blow, honestly, because it's not like any of Just's heroes have super high health. So I think that, I don't know, I personally like the cleave better into Just's aggro team, but of course they don't know what the other players are playing when they start the match. If this is actually a JCL bout, you have to submit that in advance. And I do believe this is a JCL bout live right now. So maybe first game of 3, I'm not sure. I just saw it was scheduled in advance, and I'm pretty confident. All right. Who did Raph start channeling? Sorry about that. Woo! Man. I can't see who Raph is channeling. Must have been earlier. We'll see when it comes out. Just taking his time with this warrior turn. Shot clock hits 0. Does Raph enforce? Doesn't look like it. Health vial. Gotta keep that archer alive. Worried that it could die. Sharpshooter, boom, 453. Taking it down to sub 400 health, and almost certainly would have been in kill range from this archer if that health potion hadn't been used. Can Raf get a kill with the rapid shot, the repeating shot naked? I don't know. DFK Elite, I think I got you back. What do you think?
Okay, I haven't.
Okay, you still getting loaded up?
Yeah, I just came in. I only saw the whirlwind.
Okay, so it's okay. We're at a point where I think Raf is using up his time, or I need to refresh.
I think Raf is using up his time. Yeah, I mean, Just already seems quite hurt.
So sharpshooter, 2 big sharpshooters came in. Just has also used a potion, a vial already.
Oh, okay.
So we do.
Sharpshooters hit hard.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that, 476 onto that warrior, taking a lot of damage from it. Like you called out at the beginning, the low endurance, making him a good target. Hunter's Mark doing that trickle damage just as warrior's turn. He's probably thinking he has to use another health vial here or something to keep that archer alive, because I don't think he can do enough pressure, but maybe the right call is go for the warrior on Raf's side, put the pressure back on him, and just give up the archer. But the archer doesn't even get a turn before it's Raf's turns again. Oh, that's a tough call.
This is a tough call, yeah. He could trade, as you mentioned, or if you want to use a health potion, he should have done it with his warrior, though.
Basic attack. I wonder if we saw a shot clock enforcement there, because that was unexpected. That was certainly unexpected. The battle logs I've confirmed do not say whether it was a shot clock enforcement. That would be awesome if they did. They should.
Yes.
Alright. Shot clock runs down again. Do we see another basic attack? We do!
Yeah.
I think Raf is being merciless right now.
Yeah. He's taking no chill.
No chill at all. That further makes me believe this is a JCL bout, because Raf on these shot clocks not giving Just his own guildmate any leeway. I gotta say, I respect it as a competitor. You know, he's putting competition above guild collusion. I respect that.
Yes, definitely.
Basic attack 426. Both of Just's archers now low, and 466 sharpshooter finishes off his back archer, and immediately Just concedes. Raf's team is quite difficult to play against, so definitely I've only lost to that team. That's just facts. But so all respect to Just there. That was wild. Congratulations to Raf taking game 1 in that series. I think it's game 1 at the very least, but since I don't know if they're going to play their next games now or not, I think if the time has come. Emerson, are you out there in the chat? Do you want to post a game for DFK Elite to grab?
Come on, Emerson. We can play one. That was a quick match. I expected a little more, to be honest, but like with such strong heroes, of course, the kill is gonna fall quickly, so a quicker game is expected, actually.
Yeah, Renpen in the chat asking, why was he so slow to take his turns? You got to think about everything, every possible option, and that is why we have the shot clocks. But I some people have been enforcing them, some haven't. Maybe people have just not been enforcing against Just, and he thought that Raf would not, out of friendship or whatever. I'm not sure, but Just tends to think a lot about his turns. He did it even in the MSVHT. I remember casting that, and so I think Raf kind of let one slide for a long while, but after that showed no mercy. I didn't lose you again, did I? No, I still have you. No. I get worried sometimes. I get worried with this Streamlabs booting you business.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but Emerson, I don't see a message from Emerson. Are you still around, Emerson?
He's gotta be. Maybe he thought the game would go longer too. Ha!
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. So Emerson made a good point to me. He post your battle, man. He DM'd me earlier about 20 minutes ago. Let's post our battle when you are done so we can sponsor and vote on stuff. The shells are available. And ladies and gentlemen, shells. What is that? Look at this guy, this little gremlin down here named Sheldon, the shell collector. He's here for shell raffles because we got raffles now on the Metis chain. Just like on the other chains. The other ones have been a little bit reduced to make room for these ones. Pretty excited to be able to get rewards using the shells for raffles. I'm into it. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
I'm into it. Jeremy asking in the chat, is that a strategy to give him a free non-enforcement and lull the opponent into not doing it again? I mean, is it a strategy? Yes, absolutely. That's one, basically similar to sandbagging someone. I think Emerson walked away. That was like a 6-minute game, start to finish, with 2 shot clock enforcements. So that's like a minute of the game right there, at least. It's kind of crazy. Raf's team is crazy, man.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, Emerson's green now on Discord. I think we'll have him here soon. Let's remind the good people of chat what our names are. I'm stycksintern. That's DFK Elite over there on my left. I guess on my right as you view it. But yeah. This is a grudge match, long coming. I mean, I feel like you and Emerson fight it out a lot. And he really...
Oh, yeah.
He really took it personally when you made that comment about him using Harden Shield during the testing weekend.
Yeah, that thing. I must honestly say, Emerson did the right play there by using Iron Shield on his lowest health ally. But for me, it was so funny because I was just going for another target anyways. I wanted to kill his archer regardless because I played this Clairvoyance and Prayer of Might combo on my archer. So I had no interest in killing like an 800 HP like priest or seer. That was a priest. I rather wanted to kill his 1000 HP archer and like make it look impressive. That was my whole plan all along. And then he used the Iron Shield. In my mind, I didn't want to focus that guy anyway. So that was kind of hilarious for me. I don't know. I just took it a bit personal. It wasn't meant like this. It was super funny regardless. I love it.
I enjoyed it so much. Like, he DM'd me about it afterwards. So it was just hilarious. Like, the whole thing. I love that story.
Yeah.
Emerson, if you're out there, man, start this game, buddy.
If you're out there, Emerson, you did the right thing. You did the right thing with this Iron Shield.
Code Green has a level 10 game pending for 16 minutes from now. So yeah, these shells. Chat, I mean, great opportunity to learn or to earn shells would be to play in a sponsored bout, because it seems that sponsored bouts give the most shells, or winning one, I guess I should say. So if you want to play on a sponsored bout, you can always sign up to play during the weekly reset every Wednesday night. Just let me know. Just let me know. Like this time, Emerson just straight up said, I want to fight DFK Elite. And I was like, all right, you can do that. That's all it takes, ladies and gents. That's all it takes.
I had today a game against Rav as well. He didn't had his crazy archers. He took double seer berserk, and this game took 50 minutes. It was just a 50-minute game because we stalled all the time. I didn't have enough damage to take him out. He didn't have enough damage to take me out. At the end, he won. Okay, but it was a 50-minute game. So that was kind of crazy. And then seeing this with just 6 minutes, complete different story.
Yeah. Like, no, that team you played against you earlier was like, He was doing some experiment shit, I think,
Yeah.
because that was kind of oppressive, making the game take that long. Oh, so I did get word from Emerson. He did get a phone call, an important call. Hitman Bert offered to beat me up. If you want to watch that happen, chat, I'm cool with it.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. All right, maybe I can take down Hitman Bert. Hitman Bert has, I think, a 100% win rate against me. I may have taken one game when we were playing a bunch in a row, and he tried some random stuff. But he typically beats me pretty well. I like playing him. All right, I'll just post a game. Or I'll just post one. I want to, I'm going to try this team again. If I'm going to get humbled by anyone with it, I think it's going to be Bertolius. Blue first. Oh, I gotta turn on the music. Oh, I gotta switch our chat. You can't see anything. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. So I got my blue seer, a purple seer, a purple archer. All right. Oh, 751 it made me do. Fine. Sounds good. Let him talk to you about philosophy code? What the hell? Karmas, are you talking about Code Green playing Matty Pesk? The highest wisdom seer or priest in the game, I suppose? I don't know. Well, I posted a game just now. Transaction just confirmed. Hitman Bert's now showing us away on Discord, so I don't know if he heard any of what I said. But we'll see. Let's see. Maybe there's another Raph Just fight going on. Oh, okay, no, sorry. Wow, they both responded back. Sorry. Emerson just came back. Unfortunate timing. Alright, so Emerson, you're going to post that game? I think he is.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm telling him. Watching Mega versus T-Heat now. Ooh, nice. About 2-3-60. Nice. Thanks, Code Green. There we go. I'll just throw that on the TV for now. Chat. How deep are we? T-Heat with his blue pants. I know he hates those horns. Looks like he used Iron Skin there? I don't know. He didn't forfeit. I thought he did for a second. Mega. Blinding Winds misses on the Archer. Do you need this link? You probably need this link. I'll send it to you.
No, I have it.
Okay, cool. Alright. I think Mega's channeling Barrage? I'm not sure. Maybe he's Sharpshooter. Let's check him out. He's got a Sharpie. He doesn't have Barrage, so it's definitely that. I do not think this is a JCL match. I think these dudes are just playing for some fun, which I respect. I want to highlight this sweet Summoner's Cap, Spelled Cap, Sorting Hat. Exhaust doesn't land. Hate to see it. T-Heat's upset. That Sharpshooter does 390, leaving him with only 115 health. And he's Mega's turn still, and he's got the Holy Wrath. Send it.
The Holy Wrath.
He did Holy Light too, so this is an interesting build here from Mega. Holy Light, Prayer of Might, Prayer of Protection, and Holy Wrath. So his primary heal is that Prayer of Might, which doesn't heal for all that much.
Oh, he got the second priest in the front, which has complete heal ability or capability, plus the Divine Barrier.
Yeah, that's like full tank, like full Turtle Priest. You're right. Okay. All right.
He's going for it. There it is.
Got it. Yeah. T-Heat just getting beat up by Mega. I do like it. I like double support damage comps. I like triple support comps. Big crit, 303. Actually, yeah, with what ability was that? 303 crit seems kind of low.
It was the Beacon of Heal, and I think it might have been an overheal a little bit.
Ah, okay.
It was not the maximum healing amount. Rapid Shot came, but the barrier persists on the front priest.
Yeah, a really rough go of it there for T Heat. Interception doing its job though. He uses critical aim and response on the Knight. I mean, with the Mighty Strike and Forever Vigilant is his only options. He's got to use those and hope they crit really, 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 really hard at this point. Prayer of Might onto the Archer. Oh, so yeah, Prayer of Might with Sharpshooter is pretty litty.
Definitely. Has a high accuracy, so you don't risk missing your Prayer of Might buff.
Right. Yeah, precisely. One thing that I really like with Sharpshooter is using the Seer Clairvoyance, right? Because you start the Sharpshooter and then you use the Clairvoyance, and they get the buff for the shot going off and the next basic attack.
Yeah.
Doesn't even get the poison. RNG just says no to T Heat tonight. Yeah, I think Mega's got this in the bag. I'm going to try to coordinate, see what Emerson's doing. Because I'm ready, he said.
Oh, he didn't open about. I was waiting for him to open about. Maybe I should have opened about.
Yeah, maybe just throw it out there. Of course,
Okay.
the moment you post it, he will post one. That's how this works.
Maybe I misunderstood, but I thought he's about to open about.
That is what I thought as well. So if you misunderstood, it's probably because I was saying that, basically.
So, okay, Emerson. Let me start about if you hear this in time. Gonna put the shot clock on 30 seconds.
I don't know how I feel about this Holy Light. I've been thinking a lot about it since I've been running Holy Wrath, but it just doesn't do all that much damage. The stun chance is nice, though.
Yes.
Any stun chance is nice.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like the damage is not so nice, and you give up your Prayer of Healing, which is like super effective, or your Cleansing Gift. So you take this damage ability, which does very little damage, potentially don't even dots the enemy, and only to have your Holy Wrath stun, which is of course nice, but setting it up so you do the Holy Wrath first and then the the Holy Light first and then the Holy Wrath, it's still 2 turns that you waste. And with your priest, a lot of times you don't want to use a combo like this. Either you go with a quick Holy Wrath, like a spontaneous one, or you just heal or do other stuff usually. So yeah, using a turn first for the Holy Light, it feels not like the right play most of the time.
All right. So, Emerson, just FYI, the game is up. I agree with everything you said there about Holy Light and Holy Wrath. Yeah, 100%. I just wanted to get that out there because I had to say it first. That Emerson, game is up. Fight level dot up here if you have what it takes.
I mean, there is an upside on the Holy Light dot damage. It's pure damage, so it can't get blocked by endurance or wisdom as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, the damage is just not high enough.
Right. Yeah. And like even just taking the cleansing gift is such a big. You get the heal and you're removing debuffs.
Yeah.
You're giving up a lot with either of the other talents or either of the other abilities at that tier.
But I guess in the end, it still has his place in the game. You know, like the priest needs some damage abilities, so Yeah, it's probably not the worst, but a lot of times you just compare it to the other abilities in the same tier, and then you rather just have your cleansing gift or prayer of healing most of the time.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, Mega clearly didn't need it here.
No.
Bop and T Heat. I hope T Heat doesn't feel bad that we casted this one impromptu.
Yeah, after Mega took out the Archer, that was pretty much over. The Mega sustain is just unbeatable at this point from T-Heat.
Right, yeah. Just wear him down. Emerson, we got 2 minutes, 20 seconds on this game for level up here. I need you to take it, man. I need you
Yeah,
to
Emerson.
do it.
My name is Level Up, by the way. Maybe he didn't knew that.
He played you earlier.
Yeah, but maybe he forgot.
Oh, yeah, fair. You're nice. You're nicer than I am.
I was playing another account on the creator weekend.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing. I wish I could change my name because I want it to be stycksintern is sponsored. You know?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I'd like to change my name.
Yeah.
You can only change the profile picture.
Yeah. But alas, I do own the stycksintern account on a different wallet. I just gotta like send my jewel there, I guess, for sponsors.
Exactly. So Emerson is in the fight.
Oh,
I guess we
beautiful.
can close the lobby. I hope that's not rude, but it's pretty confident to say that Mega has this in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm going to vote on or sponsor your guys' bout starting in 3 minutes, so that you get
Alright.
shells.
Okay, right. Shells. But I think it was code green. I might be wrong, but somebody posted in Discord already how you get your shells the most efficient way. Like the easiest way is when you have 200 heroes staked. And then
makes sense.
Yeah, and then every day you just collect the XP and you get your 200 shells immediately. Or like this, that's the limit. But let's say you have 50 heroes staked, then you can farm like per hero a shell and per day pretty easily.
I wonder if does sponsoring about give shells? I wonder.
I'm
if
not
it
sure about
does.
that.
Because if it does, I mean, seems odd not to incentivize sponsoring. You know,
Good point.
Yeah, but I don't know. It might do it. I just didn't remember reading that. But good call, Code Green, with that. Just stake a bunch of heroes. I of course went to the just win one sponsored bout. Not I can sponsor games against Skiller all night long. One of us will win each eventually as we play each other. All right, so I got the teams up here. Is there anything on Emerson's side that you're like worried about? Does anything Emerson bring to the table make you say, "Oh shit, that's just as bad as Raph's Warrior"?
Well, Emerson's strongest ability here is sustain, right? So yes, I'm a little bit afraid of his sustain if I'm unable to take out one of his heroes, which is probably the priest with lower HP. He seems like my target to go on the left. But if I'm unable to take him out, he will just out-sustain me. And yeah, that's actually the biggest downside for me. I have to pay attention to that. But yeah, other than that, it's just sustain turtle comp here as well. But his archer is providing the damage, so it's not to underestimate with the Charger's mask. Oh, Styx, you're muted.
I'm so muted. Yeah. Emerson, PJ badge. This archer bringing in some high dexterity too, especially for an uncommon with no stone on it. Pretty nice.
That's true.
Nice. Good, well leveled, Emerson. 20 seconds left. By the time you see it, probably the game will have started. So I hope you already voted, chat, in the 1 minute that I gave you to vote. 1 to 2 minutes, whatever it may have been. I'm excited for this. This grudge match is like a big deal for Emerson, and it happening on the weekly reset. I'm definitely going to record this as one of the weekly bouts. I might start giving out rewards for people fighting if they win a bunch of times, like I don't know, just like a Gen 1 10 to 10 or something like that. Win 5 games on the weekly reset and get one. Yeah, let's just make that a rule. DFK DGen, I think, has 1 win. Someone has 2 wins, I'm pretty sure. I got to run back through my episodes and make the math work. But Gen 1 10 to 10, that's the new reward for winning 5. All right. And
Nice.
chat, we are back. And we got, on the left, DFK Elite, playing under the name Level Up. And on the right, Emerson, the Kung Fu Farter. DFK Elite opening up with a sharpshooter on Aeronanis Whisperhelm, who happens to be the mythic priest that you said you were going to target with the 800 something health. Nice.
833 HP. Like the other heroes have over 1,000, far over 1,000. Like for a priest and an archer. So he is my target to go the back. Priest that he just iron skinned. That was a good play.
For once, DFK Elite giving props for using the defensive. But hey, this is the time to do it, though, chat.
Yes.
The target's damage is coming in. You're just taking some off the top there, especially a big burst like Sharpshooter. Rapid shot for Emerson. Frosty coming in. No crits. Spreads it out and misses the front. Or, no, all 3 look like they took a hit there. Yeah.
All 3 took a hit, yeah, but I think my knight blocked the damage.
Nah, the block. Knight. What is your block looking at? Your block chance is 23% with the heavy armor. Does that matter? No, it's just the dexterity and the 12% block chance on that yoked buckler you're rocking. Quite a good roll on that shield. Deathmark. Ooh. Opting to Deathmark the archer. 449 crit.
Oh my god,
Takes
what a
out-
crit.
Wow. More than half of Emerson's priest's health. But he's got 2 turns here. So he can heal it up. At least one of them's got to be a priest. My time bar is tripping out. Oh, now it's showing images. So now I can see them. Of course, not on the one you're watching, chat. Sorry about that. Oh, there they are. There they are. Somewhat. What does Emerson do in response? He has the combo ready, but no one really to fire it at. Oh, he's thinking hard about it. He might be chatting.
I don't have an healer on my side, so if he goes for a rapid shot, I struggle a little bit. I have to heal that, but he will be exhausted
Right.
if he does. Goes with the blinding, but misses.
Ooh.
Unfortunate for him. Good for me.
RNGesus does not like Emerson there. The preemptive wow in the chat from Emerson that his blinding wins totally misses. Oof. Now it's Elite's Knight's turn. Uses the exhaust and it lands on that priest.
Oh, let's go.
And now all of a sudden the double support comp is a single support comp for 2 rounds.
Good. I have 2 turns coming after this one, so this one needs to be well chosen from Emerson.
It really does. I feel like he's got to heal that archer. Or the priest,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yes, exactly. He has to heal the priest, which he does with a crit.
Crits on the holy bacon. And now he's now got 2 stacks of the heal. So 158 health coming in. Or no, they're not the same amount. Different priests. Okay, so 148 health coming in.
But this will overheal, and I guess at this point I can ignore his backline priest, which I actually wanted to attack, but no, since he has Iron Skin and 2 beacons, I just let the beacons overheal. I have the death mark on his archer, I have 2 melees, I just focus his
Boom!
archer
And the
at this point.
sharpshooter basic dealing 457 damage to that archer who doesn't have any heals on him, does have the death mark as you mentioned, and then took a little extra damage from the bleed at the start of his turn. Only 1 stack, so not too much, but you got a lot of turns coming in. Yeah, he's forced to health file with a double support comp. That is pressure that DFK Elite is putting out. And now it's the knight's turn. Taunt option, interception is an option, but doesn't have the combo available. And of course the blinding winds, which he uses and hits the blind on Emerson's archer. So now he's got a blind archer and a tired priest, and this one guy in the middle is just doing all the work on the group project. Deathmark is fading soon though, just a couple more turns that DFK Elite can take advantage of it, and a big 650 crit heal, taking that archer to full health in one swoop. Wow. Wow.
So, it is good that you mentioned the death mark, but if you look closely at the time bar, my warrior has a turn now, and he has a turn right before the death mark ends. This is insane.
Yeah, that's huge value right there. For Pirellian Fioris.
So I used the death mark first, then I used critical aim. Now I go with the gladiator and can use the rapid onslaught before the death mark ends.
Wow. And that 384 gladiator strike was huge right there. He's got 2 priest turns before your warrior's turn, but that rapid onslaught I imagine has to be a banger, and this sharpshooter is probably coming in right on that
the archer.
Yeah.
Right. And one of his priests, don't forget, is still exhausted. So when he comes up, which is right here, he can just pass his turn.
And that overheal ticking up 148.
Yeah.
No effect. So DFK
he might throw a potion.
Well played playing around that just to make that heal totally ineffective, wasting a bunch of mana.
Yeah, I forced him to protect his one priest. So I threatened his one priest, and he now kind of overhealed that, and I just swapped the target and benefited from that
significantly. And he's forced to use another health vial here on his exhausted turn, so down 2 vials with a double support comp. That is not good. That's eating into your sustain. You really want to use those for mana towards the end of the game to really flex your sustain advantage with all the healing that you have, especially compared to a team like DFK Elites, but the pressure is just too much. Taunt. Oh, and that priest, fresh up from being exhausted, now has to spend 2 turns attacking. And, but it is at least his priest that has Holy Wrath. We might see him use it. Cleansing Gift on the archer doesn't remove the death mark. Ooh, or the blind. Or the blind. Big damage, too. Coming in.
740. A sharpshooter, when it crits, it's a complete different story.
740 critical hit with that death mark. That is insanity. Wow. Nice hit. And he would love to heal here, I bet. Why are my buttons grayed out? Why can't I heal? Oh, no. I'm taunted. That's what I imagine Emerson saying. Oh, yeah. Holy Wrath comes out. Does a lot of damage, but your knight's so healthy with 14-12 that it's still looking fine.
He is just alright.
Emerson's turn now.
Emerson needs to throw in health vial in case he has one, but I believe he has more mana potions in his pocket because he has 2 priests.
Yeah, I would agree with you. He might still be running just 3 and 3, and he did have 3. Yeah, I like where your head's at there though. Yeah.
So I have my rapid onslaught now, hitting with the death mark.
451. Bam. 284 left as the death mark expires. Blind likely coming off with the next priest's turn because it is the one with cleansing gift. But still, that's not a huge heal. And the other priest is taunted, so you will be able to do some work, especially with that sharpshooter basic attack coming up. Oh my. Does he remove the blind or do a bigger heal? It's a tough question here. Goes for the Holy Bacon. He is going to get a turn in, so that does give him more health, but is it enough? Because DFK Elite does have 3 turns coming in here, and with that sharpshooter basic attack, it could do enough. That in your archers right now. I thought your archer was the one behind. Yeah, it's game over for that archer for Emerson. 343, just enough to take him down.
Just enough, yeah. That's right.
Ouch. Emerson in a tie. You outplayed him. There was nothing he could do there to keep that archer alive. Well done.
That exhaust came in so good for me. It's I really did not count on that, but since it came, I just pushed it right there and yeah, took the lead and just focused his archer. He couldn't do much about it.
And then following it up with the taunt, so he was just under that
Yes.
pressure even longer, and that's like a mental sort of like really bad moment because it's like, okay, I get to use this hero again, and then no, you don't.
Exactly. So he did pretty much nothing with that back archer.
Back priest just kind of took some hits, and it took some hits, and then it was just a punching bag the whole game, basically.
Divine barrier. Okay. Emerson is not giving up. Gotta respect that as well.
This sharpshooter is gonna spell a very quick doom, though, I think, for the front priest. Forest Whitebrook. Holy Wrath does a good bit of damage to the archer. Not enough to really put it in threat, though, since it's on cooldown. And boom, breaking through the barrier and doing 246 damage on top for a total of 427 damage with that sharpshooter. Very nice. Taunted. Getting the taunt up again. Oh,
again.
My goodness. But this
now,
time on the front priest.
I might cancel the taunt already.
Yeah, true. Gladiator Strike does break the taunt. Does do good damage, though, and lands the bleed as well. 380 left on that priest for Emerson. With a sharpshooter buffed basic attack coming up. 202 damage health on that heal. It's not going to be enough.
Yeah, and the priest is already
Yeah, and no mana vials forthcoming. Unless you guys played with 15 stone.
Oh no,
we budget didn't. Only 11, yeah. Oh my. So he is probably he is probably going to get the like 130, 140 health from this heal, offset a little bit by that bleed. Yep. So looking at 451 going to this next turn, but as you said, it stuck doing basic attacks. Oh, we just got an explosion.
We see the explosion.
Hold up. All right. This is what I need. I need like a sound effect for an explosion coming in that just plays. I need taking notes here.
Yeah, might disappoint you. He might be dead before he can throw out.
Good. Good. That's what I hope happens most of the time. I need to play that. For Prayer of Healing.
Oh, maybe I've talked too soon.
Oh, but maybe not with the Rapid Onslaught combo prime.
I'm still trying. I have a multi-shot on my archer.
483. Oh,
that
so
is huge.
much damage.
And the Go Axe on this warrior looks so good. Multi-shot incoming, probably not enough, but when I crit...
224. Oh, I was hoping you'd crit too. Oh. And he's gonna be at just below 200 health left. Yeah, 199 on the dot. Explosion. Oh. Boom. Warrior basic attack doing 80. Leaving Emerson's priest in the front here with 119 health. Can DFK Elite finish off Forest Whitebrook? Yes, he can with the Forever Vigilant. I thought Emerson could come back for a second there. Holy Wrath almost takes out the archer. If he could do one more, he would be able to, but I don't think he has enough mana anymore at this point for another one.
You're right. Holy Wrath costs 45 mana. He's 5 mana short.
Yeah. So tough situation for our good frosty friend Emerson. This is the battle of awesomehood versus eliteness. Awesome v Elite. And Elite looks like it's taken off against Awesome. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gentlemen. The taunt killed me, said Emerson earlier. Indeed, it was a brutal taunt. And you've been getting a lot of bleeds off of just these Gorebow and Goreblade hits. Pretty consistently.
True.
Kind of offsetting very slightly his Holy Bacon attempts. But Emerson, we know, fights to the bitter end. This is just a fact, chat. It's what he do. Multi-shot. Very intriguing move.
Critting.
I respect it. Yeah, he's this priest is not long for the world. Gladiator strike 244.
No, now I could heal my archer, but I'm not gonna do it.
So what I was thinking you might do is start the channel with the sharpshooter and then use the knight for the healing pile. And just come into that last turn.
I wanna see Emerson try to kill his archer, but not able to. Ah, nice, beautiful. And we finish it off with a repeating shot.
Beautiful, beautifully done. Oh, just murdering the taunt-resistant cake priest. Emerson says, that's baloney. I had the cake on. Bro, I was playing against O'Cool the other day, JCL matches. Both games he taunted my support who was wearing the birthday mask. Right at the moment when I really needed the support, lost them both. That is what taunt can do. And the 5% resistance, though nice, is not that much in the grand scheme of things.
That is true. Thank you, Emerson.
Yeah, good game, gentlemen. Good
game.
Hope to get you back. But, before we sign off for the evening, ladies and gents, I do want to call out that Emerson and Worm, what the DFK are running Common Kings, where they have 3 sort of brackets of I guess weight classes or whatever that you can fight in, and it's 10 to 14s, 15s to 17s, and 18s to 20s. And if you can go challenge the current Common King in each bracket and take him down, but you just got to use all common or uncommon heroes. I am currently the low weight 10 to 14 champion with or king, I suppose is the right term, with this a set of 14s here, beautiful level 14 commons. They're beautiful, and I just wanted to call that out. And then also Wagme and who was it? I don't remember who else was doing it with Wagme. Maybe Daz, Azoth. But they're also trying to put together like a common competition where it's like level 1 to 3s, must be common, must use like nothing greater than an advanced trait. Pretty funny stuff. So just calling out the community events, lots of stuff to watch. Of course, JCL, we had game 1 of the Just versus Raf bout this week tonight, I think, unless they were just doing that for fun and Bolon sponsored it, in which case even better. But either way, that was a good match to watch. Raf just absolutely dominant. Yeah, so those are my call outs. You got anything you want to close out with here?
Well, I can just echo what you just said with the Emerson Common King tournament or Common Heroes tournament. I really like those ideas because it gives so much more variety, because the people, they want to, usually in a competitive scene, they want to just get the craziest and most strongest shit out. But with events like this, with tournaments like this, it brings way more variety, and I think that's really entertaining to watch. That's just more content for us. It's entertaining to watch, and I really love it. I'm really looking forward to it, and good job, Emerson. Keep on going.
Yeah, totally agree. And then last note is that what the DFK thankfully corrected me in the chat. It is Wagme and Digital Sniper putting together the Common Arena, I think it is, that they're calling the thing they're hosting. So yeah, I support it all. Make things happen, play the game, fight each other, all that's good stuff. Tonight we had a good time, and yeah, everyone, thank you all for sticking around for the weekly reset. I hope you have a great night.
He's been compared to Tony Romo, Joe Rogan. Some say he's the best commentator in the game.
Welcome to the weekly reset.